It's been a very long time that I didn't post any videos in here because I was overthinking about everything and I was overwhelmed with life as well. But then I was like, maybe because I'm a video editor, I keep thinking about every freaking detail and I feel like I should be the best in the world. And in the meanwhile, I was dealing with a lot of things. I was having a lot of problems. I was learning a lot of new stuff, as always, both through life, of course, and like education, learning things. But I just figured out that it's been more than 10 years that I'm dealing with this mental illness that I have to create everything perfectly, and this is happening while no one is expecting anything from me. So I decided to upload this video and talk about life in Istanbul, and I'm gonna do more of these videos in the future, more like sitting somewhere and talking to you guys, because I feel like I have this feeling that I want to talk to someone and I have a lot of things to say, like about life in here and experiences that I'm having. The main reason that I'm recording this video today is to talk about finding houses in Istanbul. So some of you might have watched my previous videos. One of them is on the other channel that I was like working with, showing my house in the Asian side. At that time I was living in Üsküdar, and then I moved to the European side in Kağıthane, and this is the second year that I'm living in here. And I had like a series of videos that I wanted to edit, but because of the things that happened to me I couldn't fully share that, but I will gradually. I just need some help or just some time to settle down with all the things that recently happened in my life. So I'm gonna just skip to the part that I moved to this house, and a lot of things were very different with my first house. So basically in Istanbul I have had two official houses, one in the Asian side and one in the European side. One was pretty much easy peasy and a nice neighborhood, a very chill area, as Turkish people call it, a very CHP minded area. It was close to the sea, the view was different, it was close to Kadıköy where you could go and drink and have fun and all that stuff. My current house is also not in Kağıthane Merkez, but kind of close to Darülaceze Perpa, which is kind of not far away from Taksim. It's like with a car you would be there in 10 minutes, but since Istanbul is kind of like a circle, there are like hills that you have to climb, it would take longer to go with the bus. But the thing is that my place, the residence that I'm living in, has a shuttle, so they have this scheduled services that you can get on. They have like a schedule, not on the weekend. On the weekend you have to use other stuff, but the bus station is close by to the house, so you can just get a bus and go to Şişli, Kağıthane Merkez, Ali Beyköy, and so many other places. So basically you can just go somewhere and get to some, central places and travel to other parts of the city, like let's say the important central stations, to transfer to others. The transportation stuff, I wouldn't say that would bother me that much, but the right side of the street is like a hill, so basically that's why they put the shuttle here, so you can travel. Other than that, you have to climb it, and no matter how sportive or young you are, you'll have a fucking hard time to just climb it. The whole area, like the neighborhood, is kind of like more religious or more conservative, I would say. You don't see tekel or places that sell alcohol. There is a guy who has a market, but low-key is also selling, so you text them on WhatsApp and then they would tell you. Some days they sell it, sometimes they don't. There is also a shop that has like delivery. They charge you like somewhere between 10 to 50, sometimes 100, and they bring you alcohol. And this is because in Turkey you cannot order alcohol or cigarettes online. I don't know in other countries, I haven't been anywhere else, but this is not happening here. And the supermarkets, not all of them are selling alcohol, so tekel or the places that they're selling alcohol are kind of different. The main thing is that the area is kind of like conservative. It's not gonna hurt you because you still have access to go to Taksim, Istiklal, or which are touristic for sure. When you're living for a long time in here, you don't have the craving to go there. From time to time, maybe you go there. Like my favorite place is towards Karaköy, Galata Port, or those places which I prefer to go and, go by the seaside or watch those, nice interiors, restaurants, having food with friends or something like that. But in general, what I'm trying to say is that you don't feel like you're, being intertwined by these people, but it kind of affects you. You know, some people are like Kadıköy people. They just want to go out, hang out around the area, hang out with friends, drink. This is not happening here. Even if I have mentioned that in Üsküdar, also in Asian side, in that area, you cannot, like, it's a family type of neighborhood. You cannot really have that there as well. But you have access to alcohol. There are markets around you. There's Migros. There's other places. Here, there's a Migros Jet close by, which doesn't sell alcohol, I guess. I feel like in Migros Jet, I have seen alcohol, but apparently it shouldn't be sold. So I'm not sure. Other than that, this house, which is actually why I'm recording this video, because I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, when I visited this place, I was like, wow, this house is amazing. It's a 2+1. There is swimming pool, there's gym, not like a luxury one, but it's a chill one. Like, you feel good to live in this place. It's like a very heartwarming, I don't know, a nice vibe. The building, the whole thing as a package. But there is A101, or let's say grocery store, which is killing me every day. Like, literally every freaking day. I'm on the second floor, so whenever they are trying to move something around, you have to wake up with them. You feel like there's a train underneath you, and they're rolling things, they're taking things to inventory, and you will lose your mind. And basically that was the reason that this house was kind of cheaper in comparison to other places in the same building, which I had no freaking idea about because I've never lived in such a place. This is basically my second house, so how would I know? And then I tried to contact like the management, everyone who can help, and everyone said no, this is the working time, you cannot say anything. And on the weekends, in the morning, in the evening, they're gonna check the inventories, they're gonna, you know, restock stuff, they're gonna get rid of, I don't know, things, maybe they have like returns, I don't know what. They make you lose your mind. From one point of view, I can say it helps you to be like an early fucking bird. You have to wake up early, you have to go to do whatever you have to do. But bro, I'm sick. Today I want to just lay down. I just don't want to hear anything. And the house itself is so chill. Like, when it's raining, you just want to sit in the balcony and have fun. But people who are working there, they shout non-stop when they're moving things around. They feel like the whole street and the whole area belongs to them, which it's kind of understandable because Turkish people in general are very bold and very expressive, so they like this shouting thing, which I consider as shouting, but they don't. This is like too much. I'm not gonna say everyone is shouting, but a higher volume in comparison to what I'm used to. Let's put it this way. I don't want to disrespect anyone and I don't want to exaggerate anything. It definitely depends on the family, the area, how you talk, where you are born and raised. So this is very like a sensitive thing. So what I'm trying to say here is that this mix makes you feel like you want to leave the house. While I love the house, it's so good, everything is very nice, but A101 is killing me. Other than that, the children, the windows are facing the swimming pool, so in the summer there is a show there. You just see everyone like with their children. So this residence, and I would say basically residences, are made for families because they are also like more expensive, so a family can afford it, I would say. And the fact that the lower floors are also more humid. So these things as a package made this house cheaper than others. And I realized it pretty late. And I was thinking maybe that can help some people to understand that not every house that is cheap can be a good option.